Hello and welcome back to Dread Delusion. And we're going through this, I don't know, apartment complex or something. Just talking to people, exploring. I'm waiting till nighttime, then we gotta go down to this gazebo down there and meet someone. Hello. It's an awful shame about poor Nadja. My heart breaks for her mother. I hope she gets through it. We're all rooting for her. What's wrong with Nadja? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a friend? Nadja's very sick. Can't even get out of bed. If you drop by to wish her well, I'm sure her mother would appreciate it. Okay. This resident's accent is rather well heeled compared to their neighbors. Perhaps you've already met the redoubtable citizen Cower. They get a little fierce sometimes, but don't take it personally. They're just trying to do the right thing. I have indeed met redoubtable citizen Cower right there. Hello. When Uncle Josep's room split off the building, we got no warning, none whatsoever. Now I have to wince up supplies to him in a bucket. You wouldn't believe the bribes you have to pay for a ladder around here. So it's an apartment building that's tearing itself apart. Cool. Hello. Nice piano. The boiler's a death trap. But will they let my son look at it? No, that'd be tampering with royal property. And 3 days in the stocks. Only a bona fide machinist with a work order from the king is authorized to fix it. But how do you get one of those? That's right, another bloody petition. We'll all be frozen solid by the time they get to us. Hello. Mind, the lady in number 12 snores like a sky barge engine. I should know. I fix them. Got it. These people don't seem very happy. Ah, there's the sick person. This middle-aged woman looks worn down to the bone, with bags under her eyes and deep worry lines in her forehead. Her jet black hair is unkempt, but held in place by a long ornamented pin of surprising finery. Oh, hello. Are you one of Nadja's pals? I'm afraid she's not seeing anyone right now. Is she alright? Looks like she's out for the count. Something about your manner seems to cut her, and when she speaks, her voice cracks as if she's about to cry. No, she's not alright. The woman closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. I apologize, stranger. You're not seeing me at my best just now. I'm Nadja's mother, Jasmeen. This last month I've been her full-time carer as well. It's those bottled visions, you see. What about bottled visions? Our family's had a rougher few years and there wasn't much joy in our lives. So when Nadja first started getting into visions, I was happy for her. Then she began spending all her free time dreaming. Soon she was sleeping until noon, missing work. Now she barely wakes up at all, and she's never lucid when she does. She can't work, can't even feed herself. But if she does need food... she does need food and fuel to keep her warm. With all these summoning glitches, I have to pay cash on the black market. And we're down to the last dregs of our savings. Jasmeen shrugs despairingly. I just don't know how we can survive like this for much longer. Isn't there some kind of treatment? Jasmeen throws up her hands in frustration. I don't know. I'm not an alchemist or any kind of vision expert. We petitioned the king for a doctor to visit. But with the way things are, it'll be months before we hear back. Maybe Vidal would know where to find a doctor? A tentative hope is kindled in her eyes. Oh, do you think? I doubt I could face him myself without knocking his lights out and trashing his shop. But if you could ask him, on my behalf... Vidal must have seen cases like Nadja's before. If there's any way to help her, he'd surely know. She arches her eyebrows, and if he refuses, you tell him he'll answer to me. Jasmeen makes her best attempt at a smile. Anything else? How are you doing, Jasmeen? I mean you, not Nadja. She thinks for a long time before responding. When she does, her words are eerily calm. Sometimes I just want to scream. Scream and scream and scream and scream. And keep screaming until I ruin my throat and can't make any noise at all. And do you know something? I don't think anything would happen. Nobody would respond. We're all so trained to stay in our little circles of candlelight, to never really think about what's happening all around us. Because if you think about it, then it becomes real for you too. And not just for some other poor bastard you don't know. Maybe I'd be the same if not for what happened to Nadja. This young woman lies tucked up in bed with that childlike and unself-conscious peace that blesses all sound sleepers. Someone has brushed her hair back neatly over her head so it doesn't get in her eyes. Well, yeah, her neck looks broken. Her neck is, her head is bent, like, backwards. Weird. Let's go find the dream merchant, the vision merchant. Maybe he can help. Where was he? Up here? No, not here. Here, I think. Hiya. Welcome back, good citizen. What's your fancy today? I'm here on behalf of a customer called Nadja. Nadja? Why, yes, she's a regular of mine. One of my best customers, actually. But I haven't seen her in weeks. Is anything the matter? It's not good. I'm afraid she's very sick. Vidal's face falls into an expression of horror as you explain the situation. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I've read about this happening, of course. I've just never... I mean, nobody I know. Look, I don't know anything about this. I'm just a shopkeeper, you understand? You're well connected in the vision trade. You must know someone who can help. He seems to take strength from your words. Yes, you're right. Nadja's my customer, and I have responsibility to her. King knows I never wanted to do her any harm. Dr. Pritt. That's the man you want. He's a medical genius and quite canny. And quite a canny businessman. He invented much of the technology that sustains our trade. I know he's been studying dream sickness very closely. Pritt runs the Royal Vision Works out in Cloud Pine Oblast. It's in the far northeast of the kingdom, on its own little island out beyond the mountains. I'm sure he'll have some treatment or elixir for poor Nadja. Vidal sighs, sounding rather less chirpy than usual. Okay, well, I've been to Dr. Pritt. I don't want to go there. Let's see here. Where am I? There I am. Morozov's Tower. Royal Vision Works. Is there another exit here? Northeast. Yeah, there's another... exit. It goes northeast. Whatever. We'll just go this way. Alright, let's visit this Royal Vision Works. Yeah, there's another bridge. Where is it? I don't see one. On the map it looks like there's a road leading there, but oh well. Alright, Alright, let's visit this Royal Vision Works. Put that away. Now, where do I want to go? We want to go around the mountain. Thought it would be nighttime by now so I could visit the gazebo, but I guess still got a while longer to wait. It is getting darker though, so pretty soon. I've been in here, right? Check. Yep, been there. This Royal Vision Works is way out of the way. Maybe by the time I get back, it'll be nighttime. Gotta be a cure for this vision addiction. Hiya. The clerk trills in a sing-song voice that she's clearly practiced hundreds of times. Hello, citizen. Welcome to the Royal Vision Works. How can I assist you? I want to speak with Dr. Pripp. I'm sorry, Dr. Pripp is extremely busy at the moment and only seeing visitors by appointment. Can I help you with anything else? Excuse me. Ma'am, I'm afraid there's been a complaint. I need to see Pripp personally. A complaint? From whom? Sorry, who are you exactly? I'm with the DRB, ma'am. Now, I'm not at liberty to name the complainant, but we have a duty to take this seriously. Success. The receptionist blinks, caught off balance by your aura of unwavering bureaucratic assurance. The DRB? What does that mean? I've never heard of... Yeah, I don't know what the DRB is either. It's all made up. The Dream Board Regulation Board. The Dream Regulation Board, ma'am. We're a bunch of the Royal Factors Office. A branch of the Royal Factors Office. Well, technically, we're part of the militia, but do I look like I can swing a sword? Anyway, this is all very irregular. Do you have any proof of your... Flash a piece of paper too quickly for her to examine. Sure do, ma'am. Now, this morning, the factor tells me I gotta talk to Pripp and only Pripp. Gertrude, I tells her. Excuse me, can I see that paper again? Wait, who's Gertrude? Gertrude, I says, that's her name, see, though she's very private about it, so don't spread it around. Gertrude, they ain't gonna let me see him. And she says, so what? Then we kick it up to the guild and it's not our problem. The clerk looks perturbed. Sorry, did you say Guild of Machinists is involved in this? Could be, ma'am. See, first it goes through our office. Then if we can't make progress, we petition the king. Then the king sends in the militia. Oh, what a mess. What a mess those boys make. So I says, Gertrude. The receptionist is now practically panicking. Yes, all right. Please proceed upstairs to the top floor. Dr. Pripp will see you immediately. Sweet. Just put that sword away. Thank you, ma'am. Barred from the other side. Alright, I gotta get through there. Okay, there's gotta be a way to open that. Anything I can mess with on your desk? Any levers? No? Alright. Maybe in here. slumbering citizen is murmuring softly to themselves. You can't make out what they're saying, if indeed there are any words at all. We were recording their dreams here. This technician is watching one of the sleepers with a pensive expression on their face. You know, sometimes I wonder what they're going through. It must be amazing in its way. From the outside, it looks like they're snoozing as soundly as a baby given gin to keep it quiet. But inside, they're living lives we can barely imagine, full of wonder and terror. Haven't you ever tried one of their visions? Me? Oh no, I never touch the stuff. My friends think I'm weird, but maybe they'd feel the same. Oops, I missed. Maybe they'd feel the same after working here. Don't get high on your own supply. Hiya. Sorry mate, no time to chat. I have a lot of bedpans to empty and clean before the end of my shift. And the vegetables aren't about to lend a hand. Cool, you got a good job. Empty them in the sink there. Alright, let's see the dock. Nothing around here? Can't interact with anything here. Hiya. The smell of jasmine lingers around this excessively well-kept man. Little round spectacles frame his cadaverous face, and a neatly trimmed mustache nestles on his top lip. Well, there's something one doesn't see every day, a mystery visitor. I know all the names and faces of my workers' regular visitors, so I would warrant you are here to see me. He gives you a small but theatrical bow. Dr. Karl von Pripp, at your service, physician, visionwright, and appointed steward of all the industrious dreamers who serve here. So what brings you to the Royal Vision Works today? Draw your weapon. No. What is this place? It looks like a hospital, but it feels like a prison. A prison? On the contrary, most of our workers come here of their own free will. Most? The rest are far past the point of making their own decisions. Some come from desperate circumstances and wish to lift their relatives out of a financial hole. Others are working to furnish their own future. Occasionally, a delinquent debtor will be given the choice of coming here instead of being gold. A rare few of them are, to be blunt, simply tired of life. I hope even my detractors would agree that my patented Eversleep elixir is far preferable to suicide. So they don't, it's not like they just go to sleep and then wake up. They have like a normal sleeping schedule. They drink these Eversleep elixirs to keep them sleeping forever, essentially. Or until they're intentionally woken up by this guy. What does the royal part mean? We enjoy the letter patent from our glorious Clockwork King, which gives us legal monopoly on exporting bottled visions outside the kingdom. Separately, I'm a chairman of the Oneiric Oversight Committee, which regulates the vision trade, licenses vision rights, and ensures that bottles hazardous to public morals are taken off the shelves. It's a duty that I take exceedingly seriously. How else can I be of service? I'm here on behalf of a woman who can't wake up. Dr. Pripp listens to your tale with studious dispassion, his brows slightly furrowed. It's a most unfortunate case. Alas, it's also a familiar one. Would you like the good news first, or the bad news? Good news. Good news is that I can offer at least 2 solutions to the poor girl's predicament. Her mother may not like them, but I am a doctor and not a minor god. The bad news is that there's no known cure for chronic oneironism. Once it advances to such a late stage. Naturally, this is a major avenue of my research, but in my professional opinion, it's unlikely to bear fruit for at least a decade. The simplest option is for Nadja to join our happy crew. Many of our workers are chronic cases like her, and I can assure you they are comfortable and well taken care of. Your mother would share in the profits, while being relieved of the burden of caring for her, and could visit regularly during our open hours. Naturally, we would also pay you a finder's fee. Alternatively, Jasmeen could buy her own vision siphon, also known as a dream crown. I believe the current price is 120 coins, including permit fees. This would enable her to support Nadja at home by bottling and selling her visions independently. That's it? That's your solution? Tell me more about Jasmeen buying a dream crown. If memory serves, she could buy one at Vidal's shop. She would need a permit, but since I chair the body that approves said permits, that won't be a problem. I must caution you that without the benefit of our extensive distribution network and our royal monopoly on exports, this option would inevitably be less lucrative for Jasmeen. On the other hand, with practice, Jasmeen could learn to capture her own dreams and administer them to Nadja, potentially permitting a form of bidirectional communication between the pair. That'd be interesting. You can't be serious. Look around you. Does it seem to you as if I'm joking? Nadja and Jasmeen are not the first to suffer this predicament, and I'm afraid they will not be the last. Let me get this straight. Bottled visions make people sick, and then you use those people to make more bottled visions? I must correct you on one point. Only a very small percentage of vision imbibers suffer from chronic oneironism, and invariably we find that they have a history of excessive use. The label does warn you against that, you know. I'll have to see what Jasmeen thinks. Why don't you take one of our standard contracts for her to read through? A pre-stamped 0th class Royal Post envelope is included in the package. If Jasmeen accepts the offer, I shall leave your finder's fee with Vidal the Vision Trader in Ferropolis. Shove it up your arse, Prip. Or thanks, I suppose. Thanks. Remember, this is not a decision that should be taken lightly. I encourage Jasmeen to take all the time she wishes. Okay, well, we'll ask Jasmeen about this, see what she thinks. If there's no cure and this is permanent, then buying the vision siphon might be the best option. So she could still communicate with her in some fashion. Still wonder about this door, though. Aha. Found it. Iron ore. Yay. Money. Alright. Back to Jasmeen. Oh, I'm exhausted. I gotta sleep. Find an inn. Hey, Jasmeen. You find Jasmeen feeding her daughter porridge from a wooden bowl, singing a soft lullaby. She looks worn down to the bone. She glances in your direction. Hello again. You have any luck? I managed to find a doctor, but it's not good news. You hand her a sheaf of papers that Prip gave you and begin to explain. From the way Jasmeen listens, you can tell that she has plenty of experience maintaining composure in the face of tragedy. This time, though, it's not enough. Offer her a handkerchief to wipe her eyes. When she's finished, she looks over at Nadja for a long time. Oh, my darling, how could I have let this happen to you? Jasmeen looks back at you. I know you did your best, but this is quite the dilemma you've brought me. What do you think I should do? Well, I think she'd prefer to keep Nadja at home. I don't know. She's gonna have to support her financially. Either way, you're gonna have to sell, I don't know, sell these visions to stay supported. Keep Nadja at home. Yeah. Yes, you can't put a price on family. I may not know how to care for Nadja properly or bottle visions, but I can learn. King knows I've seen a lot change in my life. Yeah, I guess this option here is probably less lucrative. Although it would be a lot of work. If my sickness flares up, I might not be able to keep the business going. We could easily end up back where we started without a penny. My heart tells me I should keep Nadja here, no matter how difficult it takes for me to learn the vision trade, or how difficult it would be to take care of her. And if there's any way I can still communicate with her, even if it's only through dreams, I want to take it. Truthfully though, it's a moot. I don't have 120 coins to buy a dream crown from Videl, and I doubt I ever will. My neighbors have been a tremendous help, but there isn't that much cash in this entire tenement. I suppose I'll get in touch with this Dr. Prip and begin the process. What else can I do? The Vision Works might be the best place, but I think that might make her unhappy. What if I could pay for a dream crown? You can tell that Jasmeen is conflicted about your offer. What? Oh, no. I couldn't possibly accept that. You've already helped so much. Really, I insist. Call it a loan if you like. No interest. Pay it back before the world ends. She smiles a little, then looks up at you with tears in her eyes. Very well, then. That will be enough time, I should think. Whatever the outcome, you've helped Nadja more than I could have asked. I wish I could pay for your time, but, well, perhaps this will suffice. This is the deed to our old family home, just outside Ferropolis. Sweet. Technically, we need to petition the Clockwork King for a change of ownership. But since the militia have all but abandoned the countryside, you should be left alone. Where's this house exactly? Not far from here, to the north. If you leave via the main checkpoint and keep going forward, you should find it on a cliff overlooking the forest. Thank you, Jasmeen. I'll accept it. This time her smile is warm and genuine. May you have more luck with it than we did. I got a new house. A new house to decorate. Gotta buy furniture. I want to go find my house. Well, that's Jasmeen and Nadja. I think I did the right thing. That's a tough choice. I think if it were me, I would prefer to send Nadja to the doctor. I think I just have to accept that she's gone. I don't know. Just seemed like for her, that wasn't really the right choice. Hey, I got a new house. Let's do some renovations. A workshop, a balcony, annex, and house. Upgrade. 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 I can't upgrade this. I don't have enough materials. What am I missing? Jitter seed. Yeah, I think I don't have enough of something. Two jitter seed. I gotta find more jitter seed. Alright. Do I have a small bed I can sleep in here at least right now? No, I gotta wait for it to be built. Well, bummer. I gotta find a bed to sleep in. I'm gonna go back to the town real quick and just sleep and then come back here. Alright, I took a nap. It's now nighttime proper. Which means I can visit my contact. The guy who contacted me, or the person who contacted me, wanted me to meet them in under the gazebo. I got a workshop there. I got a nice looking bed. Library. Introduction to the Sixfold Cipher. A History of Cordova by Beatrice Webb. And a treadmill? You've gained a temporary buff. Agility. Oh, nice. Whoa, I can move fast. Okay. Cool. We'll get the final upgrade later when I get more jitter seed. Right now, I'm off to the gazebo to meet this mysterious stranger. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.